Breathe with me now as we gently address that midlife caregiver burnout weighing on your heart. Feel your vagus nerve awaken with each slow inhale, easing cortisol and inviting deep restoration. This guided meditation for midlife caregiver burnout will gently soften that fog. You'll find a quiet center you can return to anytime. You'll notice calmer thoughts, steadier breath, and a sense of renewed strength. A small, steady shift can change the day. You deserve that. You deserve rest. You deserve clarity. Let's begin now. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Take a slow inhale through the nose, counting to 4. Hold for a moment. Exhale softly to the count of 6. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. This is 4-6 breathing, guiding you towards safety. Notice the ceiling, the wall, the sounds around you. Feel the weight of your body supported by the chair or floor. We'll do a gentle progressive relaxation from head to toes. With each exhale, release tension you've been carrying. Inhale calm, exhale strain. Now bring awareness to the forehead. Let any lines of worry smooth away. Relax your temples. Soften your eyes. If thoughts drift, acknowledge them and invite your attention back to your breath. Inhale calm, exhale release. Move to the jaw. Unclench your teeth. Allow the tongue to rest away from the roof of your mouth. If you feel tightness here, soften the jaw on the exhale. Inhale ease, exhale release. Relax the neck and shoulders. Let shoulders fall away from your ears. If you're carrying a backpack of stress, imagine setting it down gently. Breathe into the shoulders and release with every exhale. Now scan the arms, wrists, and hands. Soften the fists. Feel a warm light travel from elbows to fingertips as you breathe. Inhale strength, exhale surrender. Bring attention to the chest and back. Notice the rise and fall of each breath. With each inhale, you're drawing in safety signals from your nervous system. With each exhale, you're letting go of hyperarousal. Tension may retreat to the mid-back and abdomen. Invite a gentle softness to the belly. If you're juggling tasks in your mind, imagine placing them on a shelf for now. You can return after this pause. Now the pelvis, hips, thighs. Release any tightness in the lower body. Let the legs become heavy, like roots sinking into earth. Feet rest heavy on the floor. Your whole body begins to settle. Breathing reminder. Box breathing can be helpful here. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Hold for 4. Let each phase synchronize with your inside tempo. This steady rhythm calms the vagus nerve and shifts you toward rest and digest. If you prefer a 4-4-4-4 rhythm, go with that. If you'd rather 4-6-4-6, that works too. The important thing is the balance between inhale and exhale. Core visualization, mindfulness. Now, week by week, you'll visualize a gentle process you can return to whenever stress rises. Today, we'll imagine stress as a dissolving mist and you as the calm observer. Picture your stress as a mist over your skin, a pale gray-blue fog hovering at the surface of your body. It's present, but you are not it. You are the steady center beneath. With each inhale, you invite a brighter light into the chest. With each exhale, the mist thins and dissolves. See the mist recede, becoming thinner and lighter until it's wispy and almost gone. As the mist fades, bring your attention to the breath again. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs and expanding the rib cage. Feel the air reach the lower lungs where the vagus nerve intertwines with your heart and diaphragm. Exhale softly, letting tension dribble away from the shoulders, neck, and jaw. This is a cue for your nervous system to shift toward parasympathetic dominance. Rest, digest, repair. Now introduce self-compassion. Repeat these affirmations softly 3 times with natural pauses between each. I am doing my best, and that is enough. I deserve rest and renewal, just as I give to others. May my nervous system find safety in this moment. These aren't just words, they're signals to your brain that you are worthy of care. The research on self-compassion shows it lowers cortisol, reduces amygdala reactivity, and supports neuroplastic changes that build resilience. You are building that resilience right now. Stress and cortisol visualization. Imagine the cortisol molecules as tiny droplets in a mist within your bloodstream. With calm breaths and a relaxed posture, picture a warm sun dissolving these droplets, turning them into harmless vapor that rises and dissipates. The brain registers safety. The brain can rewire in more adaptive patterns. This is neuroplasticity in action. Your brain learning new responses to old triggers. Inhale, calm. Exhale, stress dissolves. For midlife caregiver burnout, emotions can feel heavy, like a load you must bear alone. Let's invite a heart-centered approach. Place one hand over the heart. Feel its rhythm. Notice any warmth there. If the chest tightens, use a slower inhale to the count of 4 and a longer exhale to 6. Imagine a soft candle flame glowing with every breath. The flame steadies your heart rate, guiding you into a calmer state. Your heart and breath synchronize, supported by the vagus nerve, creating a gentle, efficient loop of parasympathetic activation. Now a sensory immersion for stress relief. Hear the distant birds, a breeze through leaves, a small stream nearby. Imagine sitting in a quiet garden where the air carries the scent of pine and rain-kissed earth. Feel the cool air on your skin, the slight weight of your body against the seat, the texture of fabric against your palms. Sensory grounding anchors you in the present moment, strengthening the neural networks involved in attention and emotion regulation. With each breath, you're teaching your brain to stay present rather than ruminate on what-ifs. You're rewiring the pathways that often spiral into worry. Now shift focus to a midlife caregiver-specific anchor. Your capability to care for yourself as you care for others. Imagine a small, bright doorway at the center of your chest. This doorway opens to a private room inside you, a space where you can pause, rest, and reset. With every inhale, imagine stepping into that room. With every exhale, close the door and leave a little of the day's noise outside. This is your daily anchor. Use it anytime you need to reset your nervous system and rebalance your autonomic state. You can return here in future sessions, making this room a habit of safety. If sleep is a concern, you can layer in sleep hygiene psychology, a brief PM routine that signals the brain it's time to rest. Dim lights, cool room, a brief period of quiet darkness, and a gentle body scan like we're doing now. Avoid stimulating screens at least 60 minutes before bed. The more predictable your wind down, the more your body can prepare melatonin and reduce nocturnal awakenings. For now, simply breathe, soften, and let your body begin the transition toward rest. Deepening and peak release. We're building toward a deeper state. With each breath, imagine sinking a level deeper into calm. Inhale and count to 10 in your mind as you descend through 10 levels of calm. Exhale and release. With each breath, you descend 2 levels, 20, 30, until you feel a profound stillness. Level by level, you become lighter. Your thoughts become minor ripples on a peaceful lake. You are not chasing or fighting them. You're watching them drift past like clouds. If a thought arises, such as a reminder about an upcoming appointment, acknowledge it briefly and return to the breath. You're retraining your brain to respond with curiosity rather than judgment. This practice supports parasympathetic activation and mitigates chronic stress responses by reducing amygdala firing over time. You're building resilience with every exhale. Anchor technique for daily reuse. Choose a simple cue, the breath, a hand on the heart, or a door to your inner room. On waking or during a stress spike, gently reconnect to your anchor for 60 seconds. Observe how your body shifts from tension toward calm. If your mind wanders, return to the cue. This is neuroplastic repetition, your brain learning a more balanced response to stress. Now, a gentle shift toward emotional relief. Imagine a soft, warm light blooming at the center of your chest. This is self-compassion radiating outward like a beacon. Breathe in that warmth. Exhale and let it expand, wrapping you in a compassionate cocoon. If you are thinking about others' needs, imagine extending this light to them. Care for yourself so you can care for them more effectively. Self-compassion reduces cortisol, improves mood, and fosters a kinder relationship with yourself, an essential habit for caregivers navigating hormonal shifts and identity changes. Repeat 3 times. I am worthy of care. I am capable. I deserve rest. Now, a brief body scan to consolidate release. Start at the tops of the shoulders and move downward again, noticing the path of calm from neck to belly. With each sweep, you release residual tension. Your jaw softens again. Your heartbeat steadies. The breath lengthens. Feel a sense of spaciousness in the chest, like breathing through a quiet cathedral. Each breath strengthens your parasympathetic response and encourages neurochemical balance that alleviates anxiety and sharp overthinking. Visualize a soft, moonlit lake at the edge of a pine forest. The water is still, reflecting the night sky. A gentle breeze rustles the needles. You are safe here. You have permission to pause and restore. The calm you practice now seeds healthier sleep patterns and daytime calm, reinforcing the brain's capacity to regulate emotions through improved prefrontal control and vagal regulation. Stay with this scene as long as you'd like, then gently prepare to wake when ready. As you return, hold on to a sense of daily anchoring. You can place a hand over your heart or simply return to your doorway of safety whenever you need it. This is your personal tool for reducing reactivity and improving emotional balance. A single session can reduce amygdala activity for a period, contributing to lasting resilience over time. You are cultivating a brain-honoring practice that respects your need for healthcare, family, and self. Gentle wake up and close. Take a final deep breath in, slow and full. Exhale, let the room come alive around you. Wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the energy return to your limbs. When you're ready, roll your shoulders, maybe give a light stretch. And when you're ready to move, open your eyes. Thank you for listening today. You've given yourself a meaningful gift, a moment of pause that recalibrates your nervous system, strengthens your capacity to respond rather than react, and supports healthier cortisol patterns. If you found calm here, you can return to it any time using your anchor and the grounding cues you practiced. Subscribe for weekly midlife mind resets. Like if you feel calmer. Share with someone who might need a gentle, science-based breathing and visualization practice. Remember, one session can soften the amygdala response, promote parasympathetic balance, and support neuroplastic rewiring for better stress management. You've taken a powerful step today. Carry this calm into your care, your work, and your home. You've earned it.